It started with a soft whisper. It was late spring, and the resilient little sleepy town of Waterfall Hollow lined its streets with the most luxurious shades of green. The crisp morning air was mingling around them. Birds were singing, and the gentle wind rustled through the trees that provided a safe haven to the citizens. But that same peaceful morning, something else stirred up the quietude in Waterfall Hollow. Deep in the forest, a small group of animal friends had heard the same whisper. They were eager to investigate. Gathered around a large tree was a bear, a raccoon, a fox, a deer, and a rabbit, who all stopped and stared at one another intently. "Did you all hear that too?" said the bear. The others nodded in agreement. The fox spoke first. "We all know that something is wrong in our forest home. Those whispers aren't just a coincidence. We must investigate them." The bear was hesitant. It might be too dangerous. The deer stepped forward and replied confidently, "We must stay brave and help our forest. We are a family, and that means working together through thick and thin. We can make it out of this trouble together. We owe it to our friends and our home." The group of animal friends had made their decision. They decided to go into the deep forest and find out what was going on. The journey was long as night set in and a heavy fog blanketed the forest. Still, the brave group pressed on, reassured by their bond of friendship and courage. Hours later, the group saw a faint light ahead, so they moved forward towards it. They soon saw the silhouette of an old wooden cabin. The fox stepped forward and said, "It looks like this is the place we've been looking for." Upon entering the cabin, the animals were welcomed by a kind face. It was an old woman who lived in Waterfall Hollow. She had heard their whispers and their call for help and invited them in. The old woman revealed that the cabin was where the pollution was coming from and that the animals of the forest were in grave peril. Someone was illegally dumping waste and destroying their home. The 5 animal friends were determined to save their home, and the old woman encouraged them to work together to come up with a plan to stop the poachers. After much effort, the animals had hatched a plan. The next day, they lured the poachers to the edge of the forest. When the poachers arrived, the animal friends faced off against them, compelling the poachers to flee in terror. The group of animal friends had saved their home. The old woman from the cabin gave a big hug to the group and thanked them for their bravery, courage, and strength. Everyone in Waterfall Hollow celebrated the victory, and the 5 animal friends were honored for their heroic actions. From that day on, the animals in Waterfall Hollow had a special bond and protected their home from harm. The 5 animal friends had shared a unique bond and an incredible adventure. They had proven that friendship and bravery could save the day, and that with strength and courage, anything was possible.
Do you have a suggestion for a new story? Comment below and subscribe to not miss the next one.